Hey everyone, welcome back to Crush Medicals. We're tackling a topic that can be a little embarrassing, but is super important: body odor. Let's be real, we've all been there, wondering if we're the source of an unpleasant smell. The good news is, figuring out if you have body odor is easier than you think, and I'm going to walk you through some simple checks you can do right at home. Stay tuned, because we'll also be sharing practical tips to help you stay fresh and confident all day long. Let's start with a classic, the sniff test. Grab a shirt you've worn recently, preferably one you've sweated in a bit. Now, don't be shy. Give it a good honest sniff. What do you smell? A neutral laundry detergent scent? Great. A faint, slightly sour odor? Might be time to step up your hygiene game. Remember, our clothes absorb sweat and odors throughout the day, so they can be a telltale sign of body odor. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Dr. Mike, that's a little too up close and personal even for me. I hear you. That's why we have another version of the sniff test, the hand check. Go ahead and lick the back of your hand like you're about to dig into a delicious slice of watermelon. Let it dry for a second, then take a whiff. This can give you a quick indication of your breath's freshness, which can sometimes be related to body odor. And hey, while we're at it, why not do a quick mirror check? Look for any white residue under your armpits on your shirt. That's deodorant buildup, and it can trap odor. Also, check for any yellow staining. That could be a sign of excessive sweating, which can contribute to body odor. Alright guys, sometimes we need a second opinion, and that's where a trusted friend or family member comes in. Now, I know this can be a touchy subject, so approach it with sensitivity. Instead of bluntly asking, "Do I smell?" try something like, "Hey, have you noticed anything different about my body odor lately?" Choose someone you feel comfortable with, someone who will be honest with you but also kind. Explain that you're trying to be more aware of your body odor and would really value their feedback. Remember, their honesty can be incredibly helpful in addressing any potential issues. And hey, if you're really nervous about asking directly, you can always casually bring up the topic of body odor in general. For example, you could say something like, "I've been trying out some new natural deodorants. Have you ever tried any?" This can open up the conversation and make it easier for them to offer their thoughts if they've noticed something. Let's talk about social cues, because sometimes our bodies speak louder than words, even when it comes to body odor. Have you ever noticed someone taking a step back when they're talking to you? Or maybe they offered you a mint or gum out of the blue. Now, these actions don't automatically mean you have body odor, but they could be subtle hints that something's up. Pay attention to people's body language. Do they seem uncomfortable standing close to you? Do they tend to turn their heads away slightly during conversations? Remember, people might not feel comfortable directly addressing body odor, so they might try to subtly hint at it instead. Don't be afraid to gently inquire if you notice these patterns. Alright, let's talk about the foundation of freshness: hygiene. It might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how often people overlook the basics. First and foremost, shower daily, especially after sweating. Use a gentle antibacterial soap, and make sure you're thoroughly cleaning your underarms, groin, and feet. Basically, all the areas where sweat glands are most active. And don't forget to dry yourself completely, especially in those folds and crevices, because moisture can trap odor-causing bacteria. Once you're clean and dry, apply a good quality antiperspirant or deodorant. What's the difference? Antiperspirants actually block sweat glands from producing sweat, while deodorants mask the odor. Experiment with different types to find what works best for you. Believe it or not, your wardrobe choices can play a big role in managing body odor. Opt for breathable fabrics like cotton, linen, and moisture-wicking materials. These fabrics allow air to circulate and help to keep sweat away from your skin. Avoid tight-fitting clothing, especially in hot or humid weather, as it can trap sweat and create a breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. And please, for the love of all things fresh, change your clothes daily, especially underwear and socks. If you tend to sweat a lot, consider wearing undershirts or sweat-wicking base layers to absorb moisture. And remember, washing your clothes regularly with a good quality detergent is crucial for eliminating any lingering odors. You've heard the saying, "You are what you eat," and it's true even when it comes to body odor. Certain foods can actually make your sweat smell stronger. Garlic, onions, and spicy foods are common culprits. Processed foods, Sugary drinks and excessive caffeine can also contribute to body odor by throwing off your body's natural balance. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up your favorite foods completely, but moderation is key. Focus on eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide essential nutrients and help your body function optimally, including regulating body odor. We all know that staying hydrated is crucial for our overall health, but did you know it can also help with body odor? When you're dehydrated, your body has to work harder to eliminate waste products, and that can lead to more concentrated, smellier sweat. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day. A good rule of thumb is 8 glasses, but listen to your body and drink more if you're thirsty, especially after exercising or spending time in the heat. And hey, if plain water doesn't excite you, try adding slices of cucumber, lemon, or mint for a refreshing twist. You can also opt for herbal teas or low-sugar sports drinks to replenish electrolytes after a workout. We've covered a lot of tips for managing body odor, but sometimes it's more than just hygiene or lifestyle choices. Certain medical conditions can cause excessive sweating or changes in body odor. One such condition is hyperhidrosis, which is a fancy way of saying excessive sweating. If you find yourself sweating excessively, even when you're not hot or active, it's worth talking to your doctor. Other medical conditions like diabetes, thyroid disorders, and hormonal imbalances can also affect body odor. If you notice any sudden or unexplained changes in your body odor, it's essential to get checked out by a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying medical issues. For those of you who prefer a more natural approach, there are several home remedies that can help neutralize body odor. Baking soda is a classic odor absorber. You can sprinkle some on your underarms or feet after showering or add it to your bath water. Apple cider vinegar is another great option. It has antibacterial properties that can help kill odor-causing bacteria. Dilute apple cider vinegar with water and apply it to your underarms with a cotton ball. Essential oils like tea tree oil, lavender oil, and peppermint oil can also help mask body odor. Add a few drops to your bath water or mix them with a carrier oil like coconut oil and apply them to your skin. Believe it or not, stress can actually make body odor worse. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones that can trigger your sweat glands, leading to increased body odor. That's why it's important to find healthy ways to manage stress. Incorporate relaxation techniques like deep breathing exercises, meditation, or yoga into your daily routine. Exercise is another great stress reliever and can also help improve your body's natural detoxification process, further reducing body odor. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a regular part of your life. So there you have it, guys, your comprehensive guide to detecting and tackling body odor. Remember, it's a common concern, and there's no need to feel embarrassed or ashamed. By following these simple tips, you can stay fresh, confident, and ready to take on the world. Don't forget to subscribe to Crush Medicals for more awesome health and wellness tips. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. And as always, drop any questions or share your own tried and true tips for preventing body odor in the comments below. Now, one last thing. This video is for informational purposes only and shouldn't be taken as medical advice. If you have any concerns about your health, always consult with a qualified healthcare professional. Stay healthy, everyone.